Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Damaris Mikali, and this is Maisha Chapters. I know it has been quite silent in here, and yeah, it's time I put out some content. And come, let's take a walk with you guys. Yeah, so lately I've been thinking what really is the meaning of life. Yeah, so what is the meaning of life to you, and what does life entail? We are brought into this earth. Of course, God knows about us, has planned, has seen everything about us, and even before we were conceived. And I begin to wonder, when we're brought into existence, at times, most times, we don't really know who we are. We don't know what we are meant to be. And at times, we never find out. And it's not just about purpose. You guys will forgive me if it's a little windy. So many trees out here. And I love trees, I love nature, I love to immerse myself in nature. And even in my dream home, I would love to have a place where there's so many trees. If I can, I can have a river, then a stream just flowing outside, that will be perfect for me. Not a big one to drown, just like a small one where I can just go and meditate and just be there. Okay, and don't tell me I'm going off topic. No, today I just want it to be free. I want to take you on a walk with me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. People are praising in church. Yeah, I haven't gone to church, but this one, and I feel bad about it. But yeah, I've seen somewhere that is so nice, but I'm afraid it may be dark inside. But let me show you so that we go on to our topic. See how that canopy is. So, what was I saying? The times I'm afraid to even get in here because I don't know what I may meet with. Maybe a dog, maybe a wild animal. Because hey, look at this place, so beautiful. And yeah, what was I talking about? Like, yeah, most times we don't know what we are brought into earth to do, and things are created to us, are presented to us as life goes by. So you're born, you get into school. Guys, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid. And maybe because of fear, the things we don't pursue, the things we don't pursue as we really not get to do them. Some maybe out of fear, others maybe because we just never get to do them. We don't have the opportunity, maybe we don't have the finances. Maybe those things require that we have finances in order for us to do them well. Yeah, so you're brought into life and you go to school. After school, you're required to get a job, get married, and all that. But is life all about that? Is that what life entails? And after that, you live happily ever after, and then you die. Okay, and this is not a video about purpose. I just want us to talk. What is life to you? Because lately I've been wondering, what is life to me? And because as an adult, I've found myself doing things that I never thought I would have done. I found myself giving up. I found myself maybe succumbing to pressure. I've found myself at times just doubting myself and my capabilities. And I was not that person. I'm a person who used to live by faith. I'm a person who did things as you just let God take the steering wheel. But what is this about life that we find to be so that we have to worry about the future, that we can't live in the now while we're supposed to be living in the now. And it's easier said than done, that I will live in the now, I will embrace where I am, I will be contented. At times it's hard, and it's because that's what life has presented to us. That's how we have been fashioned. Those are things we have been made to understand, because we're supposed to work for a better future. And if we don't work, the reality is we may never get to enjoy life in its fullest. If we don't work and say we have left it to God, God wants us to work again for our future. But how can we be contented in all that, in the moments that we are at? Because is the life about big buildings? Is life about big cars? I want that. I want money, and that is the future I've envisioned for myself. But how can I, in the now, um, live fully without a car? How can I live fully renting a house? And is the current space that we are at, social media, making us have so much pressure when it comes to life? Because at times you just want to detox. You want to just do away with social media. You want to delete WhatsApp. You want to delete Instagram. You want to delete Facebook, because, well, times the pressure can be too much. Not because you're envying what people are doing, but you have all these pages, things you're supposed to do before you're 30. Um, your friends are getting married, your friends are having kids, and how can you live in that moment where you can be satisfied without having to really, in your waiting, how can you stay contented even in your waiting? The road is over there. I'm not sure I want to go there, because I'm afraid it may be noisy. So I'll just be going back and forth on this street of ours. Yes. So where was I? I was saying that social media, and it's not just social media, it's the place we are at, where I'm at right now. I'm in my mid-20s. So how do I stay contented? How do I just learn to live life and enjoy it as it is? And listening to what older people have to say is that, be positive. um, this is the time to start saving, start investing, and all those big things people are supposed to do in their 20s. But really, guys, what's working for you? Older people, what's working for you? What worked for you? What advice will you have for younger generation, and for the people who are in the adulthood? Because it's hard to be the hardest, really, and at times you're not even contented or grateful the place where you are at, because you find you're always working to get more. You're always doing things to better yourself, invest in your education. You're thinking about doing that master's, that PhD, and that's just life. That's how it revolves. And are we living for the clicks? Feels nice when you get those 1,000 likes, when you guys give this video 1,000 views. It feels nice. But what if I don't get that? Will that impact me and my life and how I live it? Okay. What measure of success do you have to attain in order to say, this is not for me? Because you always want to have more. How do you stay content? How do you work towards your future, and then trust in God to do great things for you? how do you not make it about yourself, but about people, about how you live life and all that. Actually, I there is a motorcycle coming, and it's going to be messy, it's going to be noisy, and there it is, it has passed. Yeah guys, so I'll explain to you what Maisha chapters means, because this is something that is about me. This is where I intend to sit, on these rocks, but I'm afraid, will there be a stone? Will there be a snake or something wild inside? Do I sit there or do I continue? Guys, I'm afraid I won't do that. Let me go back and sit where I was at. Yeah, as you can hear the birds chirping. So I'm rocking this beautiful Maisha chapters t-shirt, and a lot of you guys have been asking, what is Maisha chapters really about? Maisha chapters is, before I used to be a bookworm. I really used to love reading, and something that used to come up is, as you're reading the different chapters of a book, they present different topics, different personalities. Some people get into your life, some people exit, and that is how life is. That is how I I I found life to be similar, in that you will be at your peak right now. The next time you're going through some tough times. Like, life has these ups and downs that at times are not really in our control. And if we decide to control it, that is when things now start not working for us. That is when we start having anxiety. That is when we start having panic attacks. That is at times why we start being depressed, because there's a way we imagine life to be. This straight um, curve that's supposed to take place. There's how we imagine life to be, but life has so much more. And in my years of living, I have seen, I have experienced, I have learned from people, and I've been lucky enough to not live across many countries of the world, but live in many counties. I've been to Bungoma, I've been to Kitui County, I am in Uasin Gishu County as we speak, and I've been privileged to travel a lot. And in my traveling, I get to understand people, I get to see through the eyes of people. And at times, even living in the ghetto, is that Islando, people are contented with life. People are happy. It's the little they have, but they're happy. But you come to this other side, people are always working to get more. And that's how life is. When we try to control it, when we try to control our future, how our retirement will be, is when we start to lose it. I'm not saying that people should not be organized. I'm not saying that people should just sit down and wait for life to happen. No, what I'm saying is that life has these ups and downs, and it has all these seasons. And if we embrace all these seasons that we are at life, then life becomes more meaningful. At times it's hard to stay positive when we are going through tough times, and at times when I'm going through sad moments, tough times, I don't try to fight it. I'm sad, why should I start thinking of how I should have a positive mindset? Because when we are happy, we want to stay in that moment forever. We want to stay there, and we just don't want that period to end. But what happens when we're sad? When we're sad, at times we want to wallow in our pain, and it should be so, so that after this moment is over, I will rise up and I will embrace the next season of my life. But if I try to fight it at times, I'll maybe say, let's say, I'll start drinking alcohol. This is not in any way to castigate people who drink alcohol, but it's just not me. But I will want to get out of this sadness, and I will want to do things that make me forget about it. And that's how we destroy ourselves. That is how we get to do things we normally will not have done. And something about this is, am I an expert? No. But I take you along with where I am at. What I know, I decide to share. What I don't know, then it's fine. I don't know about it. So yeah, that's all. That's about Maisha chapter. It's about the different seasons in life and how we embrace them, and how we're able just to go about through all the chapters in life, and with love. With love, love is the greatest of them all. So if we are able to be kind to each other when people are passing through tough times, if you're able to genuinely care about them without exploiting their vulnerability, then life begins to make sense. Okay. And yeah, that's really what Maisha chapters is about. And I pray that through this channel you will get impacted. Through this channel you will learn, and I'll take you along the journey. And if you guys have suggestions, I'm glad to hear them, but I want it to be interactive. I don't want just to put content for the sake out of it. Trust me, you guys, I'm knowledgeable. I have to brag about that. Yeah, I'm knowledgeable and I have all these skills that I can teach you on. But will it cause an impact? That is what that matters to me. And I had taken a break. Yes, I had, because at times my friend told me I can't, what is it called? I can't pour from an empty cup. And at times I'm going through stuff, but I'll attempt to put content out for you guys. It's not supposed to be that way. Live, it's not supposed to be that way. So let us share. Comment down below and tell me, what does life mean to you? What have you learned by going through life? And it is by doing that that you're able to share, we're able to experience each other, learn from each other, stay productive, and live life. Mention I didn't say it's windy hapa, acha nitoke hapa. Notice I didn't say live a happy life. I say live life as it comes, as it is presented to us. And in those moments, let us be grateful, because those moments make us. Or we either learn from it, or what, we just get through it. Yeah, so that's it. Until next time, this is Maisha Chapters. Subscribe. Peace.